San Antonio teens get a lesson on surviving a school shooting. On the tail of a budget increase proposal, the mayor's housing report outlines 5 key actions for San Antonio's predicted surge to 2.5 million residents.
25.1 million is a 230% increase over last year's budgeting.
And the Bexar County Sheriff's Office creates a program to connect with more community members. I'm Chance Storlin with your Express Briefing for Tuesday, August 14th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. And get each day's top news and sports headlines delivered to your inbox at expressnews.com/newsletters. Monday, the Bexar County Sheriff's Office and West San Antonio Chamber of Commerce held an active shooter training session at City Church with the goal of bringing awareness to teenagers and the community. About 200 people heard county law enforcement officers encourage students that while many in mass shooting events try to stay low or even play dead, people are better off running, something Bexar County law enforcement officers say, along with zigzagging, will put students in a higher survival bracket. In the wake of several high-profile school shootings in recent years, local schools have been crafting procedures to either prevent or handle a shooter on their campuses. The Northeast Independent School District now requires students to have clear backpacks, while Judson Independent School District has even crafted emergency protocols between its police agency and the Bexar County Sheriff's Office for faster response times. Formed about a year ago to develop recommendations on how San Antonio could positively impact affordable housing, Monday, the mayor's Housing Policy Task Force released its final report, outlining 5 actions, nearly a dozen policy priorities, and 24 strategies for effecting change. The sweeping top-line action items include developing a coordinated housing system, increasing the city's investment in housing, affordable housing production, rehabilitation, and preservation, protecting and promoting neighborhoods, and ensuring public accountability. The City Council is expected to consider the final report next month. The release comes just days after City Manager Cheryl Scully presented her $2.8 billion fiscal year 2019 budget proposal, which includes about $25 million in spending for affordable housing programs. Here's San Antonio Express News Metro columnist Gilbert Garcia and City Hall reporter Josh Baugh.
This housing issue is one that's been it's been a concern in San Antonio. I mean, we've seen in Austin how how affordability has become a big problem, and it's been developing in San Antonio as well.
Nierenberg has pointed to housing as being one of the top priorities in San Antonio. There's a looming housing crisis,
Sure.
And they're doing what they can to stave it off. And they're putting their money where their mouth is and starting to address myriad issues that involve housing.
And this would be like home buyer assistance. I think they're also going to maybe provide some help to like developers who are trying to provide affordable housing, that sort of thing.
Yeah, the budget indicates there's 8 or 10 different programs that are going to get funding, and that's just kind of the top level stuff. And I think you're going to start to see it trickle down and get a little bit more detail as we go on.
Hear more discussion on today's episode of Puro Politics. Available for free download at expressnews.com/podcasts. Housing issues are now a hot-button topic, as San Antonio is expected to nearly double in size over the next quarter century, eventually surging past a population of 2.5 million people. And in an ongoing effort to improve its relationship with San Antonio area residents, Monday, the Bexar County Sheriff's Office announced a new program officials hope will help ease cultural barriers and prevent miscommunication. 12 deputies from various departments have volunteered to work as community liaisons, helping represent segments of the population that Sheriff Javier Salazar says can sometimes be marginalized, while also recruiting new deputies from those segments. Communities with liaisons include LGBT, Hispanic, faith-based, senior citizen, African American, Indian, Asian Pacific Islander, deaf, Jewish, military, and Muslim. Deputies involved in the program will serve as translators of both language and culture, and if they feel it's warranted, will have the authority to call a town hall-type meeting to explain American laws to their communities. Sheriff Salazar says the idea for the Community and Internal Liaison program stems from a few months ago when he was invited to a local mosque while investigating an incident within the Muslim community, when a suspect was using arranged marriage as a front to sell his daughter. And that's your daily San Antonio Express News briefing for Tuesday, August 14th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. I'm Chance Dorland.